The Serengeti, one of the world's greatest treasures in the heart of Tanzania. However, this bucket list destination is not what is putting Tanzania in the spotlight today. The population situation in Tanzania is exploding rapidly. Data from the latest demographic and health survey show that Tanzania did not achieve its commitment to increase the contraceptive prevalence rate to 60% by 2015. Further, nearly 1 in 4 married women in Tanzania have an unmet need for contraception. A policy brief was created to highlight trends in family planning over the last 5 years and encourage national and subnational policymakers to act on established family planning commitments. As of 2010, Tanzania was home to over 46 million people and growing rapidly. The male to female ratio is favoring females by over 3%. There are nearly 37.3 births per 1,000 population. The elder population is weakening, with more than 4.5% of the population over 60 years of age. Disease is rapidly spreading, threatening Tanzanian lives every day. HIV, chloria, and polio. While the child population is growing stronger by the second and make up about 55% of the population. Demographers, when they talk about the population pyramids, they refer to two groups of people as dependents. Dependence involves those who are younger than 15 years old and those who are older than 65 years old. Both these groups are often dependent on the middle group of the population pyramid in the Middle Ages for economic support, because those are the people who are working the number of dependents compared to the number of people in the workforce. It is also called the dependency ratio. So when the dependency ratio gets high, the large numbers of dependents become a bigger financial burden for workers to bear. So that can create some problems in a country. In Tanzania, in Africa, in Eastern Africa, you'll notice that it looks very different from that of the United States, and it depicts a more true pyramid shape in Tanzania. There are a lot more young people, and there's a lot more young dependents relative to those working age, and this is much different than in the United States. There's a bigger difference in Tanzania. A country with so many young people can really put a strain on the country and the economy. It can put a strain on schools and the teachers. You have to provide more children with an education. It can provide a strain on hospitals, providing more young people with health care and looking towards the future. As these children grow older and they get to working age, it can be a challenging time for that country to provide enough jobs for all those people. The predictions regarding Tanzania's future as related to human population is still in question. What can we do to accelerate progress? Although the TDHS findings show little progress in family planning over the last 5 years, the government of Tanzania is on the right track to create the policy momentum necessary to fuel change. For the country to accelerate its socio-economic development in line with the One Plan, the government must increase investments to improve the reach and quality of family planning services and information available to the population. These efforts will improve the health status of our population and also accelerate progress towards realizing the nation's Development Vision 2025 strategy. To steer the nation's progress towards fulfilling these commitments, national and subnational leaders must act on commitments to 1. Allocate and release sufficient funds in health budgets for family planning services. 2. Ensure timely and adequate procurement and distribution of family planning commodities. 3. Expand youth access to sexual and reproductive health services, information, and supplies. 4. Support community health worker programs by providing training and employment and ensuring this cadre is equipped with necessary supplies. 5. Train and support skilled health providers to administer all methods, including long-acting family planning methods, and counsel youth on family planning. 6. Involve males in the family planning outreach and service activity. And 7. Engage in partnerships with the private sector to increase coverage of family planning services. The future is not all bleak in Tanzania. 54% of Tanzania's population is under the age of 20. Globally, young people are demanding access to sexual and reproductive health care. They are only becoming more active in making it a reality.
Story fupi ambayo naweza kuielezea ambayo nimeiona katika jamii. Kuna binti mmoja, yeye alikuwa ni student. Aliitwa na walimu, akaelezwa. Yeye mwenyewe akabisha kwamba mimi sijabeba mimba. Kupelekwa hospitali akapimwa akakutwa na mimba ya miezi 6. Alipokutwa na mimba ya miezi 6, ilibidi afukuzwe shule. Elimu ikawa imeishia pale. Inabidi tupewe elimu ya kutosha kuhusu afya ya uzazi. Ili hata mtu utakapokuwa uwe unajua. So tunaomba jamii tuangaliwe sisi vijana. Maana kwa sisi wenyewe hatuwezi kufanya kitu. Tupewe msaada ili tuweze kuokoa jazi lililobaki.
Sheria kuhusu utoaji wa mimba zinatofautiana kati ya nchi na nchi. Lakini kwa hapa Tanzania utoaji wa mimba ni kosa la kijinai.
Ndoto zangu mimi ni kuja kuwa mwanasheria ili niweze kuwasaidia wanawake wenzangu wanaotoa mimba wakiwa katika maisha magumu, na wengi huwapelekea kutoa mimba kwa njia zisizofaa.
Shuleni kwao waliweka group za kuweza kupata elimu kuhusu uzazi. Wakafanya ile group, wakaenda kumwomba mwalimu wao ili wamletee mwalimu wa kuwapa mafundisho ya uzazi. Wakaletewa walimu, wakafundishwa na kuelewa. Baada ya hapo, walivyoelewa, yule binti alipokuwa akirudi nyumbani, alikutana na wavulana. Au wavulana kumshawishi kwamba kuna mvulana alimshawishi kuwa awe boyfriend wake. Alikataa. Hivyo huonyesha kwamba mtoto ukimpa elimu za huduma za afya ya uzazi anaweza kuepukana na vishawishi. Ningependa kumaliza mpaka chuo, na kazi ninayoipenda kuwa dokta, na family plan inanisaidia kuweza kuepukana na vishawishi.
Mimi naweza kusema kuwa elimu hii itumike zaidi mashuleni pamoja na jamii nzima ili waweze kutuelewa.
Girls demand for provision of sexuality education, information and services. It's a demand that has been there for a long time. They need and they are demanding for flow of information earlier enough in their lives. They need youth-friendly services And also they need spaces where they can discuss their sexuality freely without being harassed or judged. Young people are very clear about what they need when it comes to sexuality education and sexual reproductive health. And it's just that they have not had platforms which can show the world exactly what they want. I strongly believe that sexuality education is a human right and is a right for every young person to access these services without any barrier or discrimination.
There is hope in Tanzania, but you can see it's going to take some work. Right now in Tanzania, nearly 1 in 4 young married women ages 15 to 19 have a desire to use contraception, but are not currently using any method. Universally, early childhood before the age of 18 can make life more difficult for young women, with increased risk of health problems for the mother and the newborn, more likely to drop out of school, less likely to work, smaller social networks, and a greater chance of single parenthood or divorce. As we know that Tanzania is known for its wild animals and a wild volcano, the geisha has the higher teenage pregnancy rate. Simiyu has a higher teenage pregnancy rate, and Kateve has the highest rate of pregnancy. So what can policymakers do? They can support age-appropriate comprehensive sexual education to ensure youth-friendly services for family planning, and they can collaborate with community and traditional leaders to address socio-cultural barriers and include young people in designing and running family programs. As you can see, contraceptive use has increased through Tanzania. The contraceptive prevalence rate among married women ages 15 to 49 has increased greatly. The biotic potential J-curve looks like it could continue to go indefinitely. However, the S-curve, with the youth of Tanzania insisting on new birth controls, could put some environmental resistance and limit its growth. In this presentation, we have examined the population pyramid and noticed how the pregnancy rate has been skyrocketing in Tanzania. However, the youth have decided to take things back, so there could still be hope. Let's follow Tanzania and find out. Thank you for watching.